Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 27th, and I'm Carmen Blackwell with your 3 News Now morning update. Thank you for spending just a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube pages. We start you off this morning with a check of today's weather forecast with Holly, and it's going to be a blustery one.
Man, you said it. And good morning to you, Carmen. Good morning to you watching. And looking ahead, we are talking more snow showers and flurries at times. This is going to continue through the morning into the afternoon, and then we'll start to clear. And it's going to be another really cold night as temperatures fall into the 20s and 30s with all those clear skies. So we will kick off your Thursday with some pretty frigid weather again. Frost advisories, freeze warnings in place. But the good news is we're going to see a lot of sunshine. And after that cold start initially, although we won't be back into the 60s, which is normal for this time of the year, we will end up in the upper 40s, which will quite honestly feel like a party after today. We'll be in the 50s with more sunshine on Friday, and then over the weekend back to seasonal weather, highs in the 60s. By Sunday, we're looking at some scattered shower and storm chances, and at least holding in the 60s into next week, Carmen.
Okay, Holly, thank you so much. Well, it was a launch success for SpaceX's Crew 4 at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The crew is now on their way to the International Space Station. They took off at 3:52 earlier this morning in a new SpaceX Dragon capsule on top of a Falcon 9 rocket. As part of the next rotation of astronauts on the International Space Station, they will spend 6 months working on station operations and experiments. Well, an Independence family is pleading for the return of their daughter's wheelchair. While getting ready for school yesterday, Amy Sicily put her daughter Marissa's custom wheelchair in their driveway. Now, to their horror, someone stole that wheelchair, and it's desperately needed for Marissa's well-being.
She can't go to school. She essentially can't do anything. She can't sit up on her own at all. So she's in the car at the moment. But that's it. She's not able to get out of the car. She can't walk or anything like that. So when she's home, she'll have to be in her bed.
It's devastating that someone would steal something like this, but she says whoever took the chair couldn't possibly need it more than Marissa. Police have been notified, but Amy is hoping that the thief will have a change of heart and return the chair soon. Well, St. Joseph Parish School in Cuyahoga Falls will close at the end of this school year. The parish notifying families, saying in part that it's due to lack of enrollment, financial shortfalls, and the need for major facility repairs. St. Joseph's Parish says Immaculate Heart of Mary and Holy Family will have seats designated for their students next school year. Less than a week out from the primary election in Ohio, and early voting numbers are down compared to previous years. Secretary of State Frank LaRose has said that more than 100,000 Ohioans have voted early this year. Another 180,000 have requested a mail-in absentee ballot. The low numbers could be due to confusion over the redistricting battle in court. Early voting is to continue up until May 3rd. Now, mail-in ballots must be postmarked by May 3rd, but can be counted up to 10 days after Election Day. An abrupt change in leadership at Cleveland State now as President Harlan Sands announces that he's going to step down. The change is effective immediately, and Provost Dr. Laura Bloomberg will take over now as president. The university says the Board of Trustees and Sands agreed to part ways over differences regarding how the university should be led in the future. The Greater Cleveland Aquarium hit quite the milestone yesterday. The aquarium welcomed its 2 millionth visitors. The Britt family from Brethenall. Mom Chelsea says their son loves seeing turtles and sharks and the octopus. The Britt family received a 2-year annual pass and a $200 aquatic-themed gift basket. Very nice. The aquarium has been open since January of 2012. Well, a look at the cleanup after a tornado touched down in Eaton Township in Lorain County on Monday. No injuries, luckily, were reported there within that storm. However, gusty winds damaged multiple buildings and vehicles, including at a local landscaping company storage facility. And we do have some new video here of that damage from the storm. Take a look at this shocking surveillance video of Buckeye storage. And you could see here in this video, the wind ripped the roof right off of the building there. So dangerous.
I was kind of amazed because I thought it would come through and just tear the whole thing off. It actually ripped it off in three different sections.
Thankfully, no one was inside. He also told us the county engineer inspected the building this morning and informed contractors that no one is allowed back inside until the building is structurally sound. Again, no injuries reported from that EF0 tornado. Well, if you went ahead and did some gardening this past weekend, you may be worried about your plants ahead of some cold weather that we're seeing. But the experts over at Petitti's are breaking down some tips to make sure that you keep your greenery lasting much longer.
What do you want to do with the baskets?
The baskets, basically thing you can do with the baskets is just take them right inside your garage. Just take them out the hook, hanger.
What do I do if they're in the ground?
If they're in the ground right now, basically just take a sheet, throw it on top of them, newspaper, be fine. Tomatoes, if you have them outside, you can take a cardboard box.
Some really good tips there. Well, the freeze warnings pose a threat to plants, and if you've spent money on them this year, you'll want to make sure that you save them. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and the world. Please make sure that you continue to check out our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout your day. I'm Carmen Blackwell, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go, starting right at 4:30. Have a great day.